Yo, it's Guido coming after the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in on this episode. We have me, in my Type 59 buffed Chinese Tier 8 medium premium tank. Great tank. Can't get it anymore. Hopefully you can. Maybe this Christmas. Hasn't been for sale, but you've been able to get it out of things like loot boxes, gift boxes, whatever you want to call them. But we are here on Siegfried line. Defense on an assault map, and I am headed down to the south to work the flank. I see some guys coming over here, and I'm going to press N and show you that I'm on the mission I follow SPG. Not SPGs, even though you probably need more than one. But I follow SPG for shadowing. You know, your mom's a smart person, and she probably told you not to play with your food. She probably told you not to play with your food. It's going to take a while before we get to that part. But I come up here and I find the Suma. A little shot into his turret, and RNG says yes. I say yes, and Suma says no. And then RNG says yes, you can hit, but no, you will bounce. So another bounce there. Maybe should hit two, because he's got pretty good frontal armor. Try to kill him. Nope. Another bounce. And interestingly, this Pantera has not come high enough to spot me. Probably, yeah, I thought better of that to not let him see me. That one goes, nope, off the turret. So those are all hits, but only, what, one pin. So I do have to worry about the T10. Go ahead and finish off the Pantera. So I'm willing to let them see me right there to get rid of him. VTU comes up, and I get a hit from a Mod 1 who's over there somewhere, but I don't see him. Not really sure where he is. The Indian is hanging out there. These guys are poking up that middle road. I try to put a shot in there, and that goes into the dirt. And again, I'm just trying to be stealthy for the moment. I've got the shot, so I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Of course, somebody had an interesting point. I think I was watching a 4 tankers video. There's another one in the ground. He said that sometimes it feels like when you let the reticle settle completely and then let it for another half second to second more, the gun seems to be more accurate. I don't know if that's true. I've had that feeling myself. Cannot prove a single piece of it. It would stand to reason that if there is some hidden soft stat accuracy thing of time completely zoomed bonus in there, that would be how you'd get it, but I don't know. There's the 54 Mod 1. So he's come in here to try to find out who is shooting them from the side. He knows I'm there because he shot at me once. And I've got this VTU, and then we've got this RHM, so we can't really push him right now. And, oh, well, there goes the RHM. The artillery took care of the soft RHM. I really need this Mod 1 to go away. The VTU does a nice job of getting ahead in the hit points there. Trying to see if I can get that T-28, but he's back in the city there. So yeah, we need to jump on this guy. If we can clear him out, it looks like there's not much else over here, but we've also got a problem in that the rest of the team is losing. So futzing around over here for my whole 424 hit points is about time to end that idea. Get a lucky bounce there, I'll take that, just following this dude around. He's not an SPG, and the VTU rams him good on him. VTU is a pretty big tank, but he gets hammered by the guys that are hanging out in the edge of town right there, and then the artillery finishes them off. So I've come out of that pretty good. Unfortunately, I've used a lot of gold. I'm going to come up here and see what we got. We got 704 there in the city, Yag Tiger on my right, and then a couple artilleries. But it looks like our artillery is in trouble. T10 goes down, that's helpful. And what I'd like to do is come in and see if I can't find the side of that Su-101. A little bit timid right here. I probably should have been moving in a little bit faster. It's going to take me a minute to get up over, get up over this. And then I shoot that bunker. That was very effective. And then I'll fall back here, and the 101 takes down the M40-43. The other arties are spotted. JT and the 704 move in to take him on, and then the E75 shows up. And had I to do this again, I'd have ignored the E75 and kept moving. let him sit there for a moment, come in and help get rid of this SU-101. That'd be another 20, 30, 40 meters ahead coming around this corner, because now that the E-75 is down the artillery, he can just come up and over and push in and start shooting our guys in the back. We need to get rid of the 101 as fast as possible so we can turn our attentions to the rest of them. Get in here and try to track him. There we go. If you catch the corner of the track like that, and I don't know what just happened there. I guess the 704 missed or bounced that guy. Take him down. I'm going to try to get out of the city here. And my luck vis-a-vis the artillery runs out right there, and both of them hit me at the same time. That was painful. Fortunately, I had a kit, so I was able to repair the tracks and keep moving and get out of there. So the third one didn't hit me. E-75 goes down. That's very good. And so now we're just dealing with the T-30. And again, had I did this to do over again, I would have pushed in with the T-30 to help the TDs instead of go the long route right here. I'm trying to be clever and go around behind him. He is at full hit points, so I am a little bit worried about that. The 704 only has 15. So I'm trying to rage in there. The JT reacts. He moves in to start taking on the T-30. He takes a chunk out of him. The 704 took a chunk out of him, and now he's down to manageable hit points. And if I'd have gone in directly and not goofed off, I'd already be in there getting a shot on him, but the JT's going to own him here. So we'll swing around. And now, now we get to the part. Remember, this is, I follow SPG. I'm at 3,324, so I don't need a lot of hit points. There are 3 of them, though. And remember, your mom said, don't play with your food, man. Let's see what happens here. We've got 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And I am now looking for the SPGs. Interestingly, the JT wants nothing to do with it. He just hangs out back there. Not a bad plan, because if a couple of them, and there's 2 of them that are the M43, 44 things, they're relatively fast. Even the 207 is sort of fast. They could jump on cabin if we both ran off into the field. They might have a chance there to do it. So I find this guy. I don't know if I got a shot in on him. I think I did. There's another one. And the undulations of the ground right here, I'm trying to stay out of their spotting range, but I'm actually pretty close to his. And he's just staying underneath that little ridge. I can't quite get to him. And I figure, well, you know what? 2 minutes. Backing up, trying to see if I can't find him, and he doesn't look like he's interested in pushing into me. He probably saw the 207 take a hit, which is an indicator that obviously somebody is over there. So I'm coming at him directly, and I'm going to cut left so I'm not looking right at him. And then I find this guy. I'm like, oh crud, there's another one. So we'll just take that shot on the run. We'll come around here. He misses. There, I did hit the 207. So I'm going to ignore him because he's fired. There's that guy. He's fired. So I'm going to ignore both those guys. They don't have a shell. I'd like to kill him first. There we go. Then I'm going to ignore that dude, and I'm going to go kill the one shot. Because he's far away and going to be hard to circle. So we'll kill the one shot, and I'm going to swing back around on the reloader. And then I get I get greedy. I put a shot on him, and I think, you know what, let's just ram him. I'm not even going to shoot this guy. Oh, swing around, ram. Now he's kind of given up. And then he notices that he's going to suffer the embarrassment of being rammed to death. So he decides he does not want to be rammed to death. He'd rather have me shoot him. So he tries to run off and make my ramming difficult. 24. We're down to 36 seconds. He's moving away. I'm barely faster than he is. Got a little rubbing damage right there. A little bit more. And then he does a nice move right here and starts to worry me that he might actually get a shot on me. And scrapes me off, and I go ahead and finally destroy him. That move right there, by the way, is something you need to know if you don't use it or aren't aware of it. You can do it on buildings, obviously. You can do it on the side of the map. If you've got somebody on your side and you want to scrape them off. If they are much larger and heavier than you are, they can push you around a little bit more. But in this case, where the weight class was relatively similar, you can scrape them off on the side of a wall or red line just like that. And then as you back up, you bring your gun to bear. Very useful for casemate TDs and artillery, obviously, right there. Or just getting little tanks off your side if you're a big tank. And down he goes. So remember, folks, don't play with your food. Excuse me. Don't play with your food. That is all I got. 2,613. 500 bounced. Not a really great game. I mean, it looks okay with the damage and the kills, but kind of messed around the south a lot longer than I should have. Didn't really play the middle very well, and a lot of that damage came in with killing artillery at the very end. So there you have it. But I thought it was pretty funny. And the guy sent me a note at the end, kind of like, "Oh man, what are you trying to ram me to death? That's so what did he say? What's the word he used? He said he said not cool. He had some other word I can't think of." I flipped him some stuff. He flipped me some stuff, and then we went away friends laughing about it. All right, that's all I got, man. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you.